In today's political climate, seeing some of the social progress of the last few decades stall can be frustrating. It often feels like the momentum has slowed, if not been halted altogether. And yet there's always a way forward. Sometimes we have to refresh our memory and look to our pillars from the past to guide us.
I think we have a solidarity in our Blackness that will always be there as long as race is the preoccupation of this country. And it is. Until all of us have the good homes, the good schools, the jobs that our intellectual ability deserves, then none of us can feel that we have arrived.
In the 70s, after she graduated from Howard University, Wenda Weekes Moore chose a path of service. She had a distinguished career in philanthropy and as a community leader. She served as an aide to Minnesota Governor Anderson's staff, was elected by the Minnesota legislature in 1973 to the University of Minnesota Board of Regents, and became the first African American to serve as vice chair and chair of that board. When the University of Minnesota launched its first educational exchange delegation to the People's Republic of China in 1979, Wenda Weekes Moore headed it up. It was so successful that it expanded to an additional exchange with 4 universities in China. It didn't escape President Carter's notice. He appointed her to the Board of Advisors of the United States Department of Education.
We have so many interns that have gone on to lead organizations, that have been grassroots advocates for reproductive justice, for narrative change, for engagement in government and policy change. The Women's Foundation of Minnesota turned 40 years old in 2023, and as part of the celebration, we provided to our guests stickers of some of the women who have inspired us over generations, those who inspire us from afar, and those in our own community. And so whether we're talking about Audre Lorde or Harriet Tubman, we can also talk about Wenda Weekes Moore. And so she is a local celebrity, a change maker, and somebody that we will always remember the legacy that she has made, not just here in Minnesota, but across the country. When I was a young professional at Jeremiah Program, she stepped up to provide significant leadership when we were looking for a transformational gift to really have our community invest in women and children and the power of education. And but for Wenda stepping up, I think others may not have. She is humble, she is bold, she is unapologetic, and she is relentless. When I think about the momentum that we have in Minnesota, that is thanks to Wenda Weekes Moore.
Let us be the first to congratulate you, Grammy. We're very proud of you.